Hello, this is your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. If you're watching this on Astrology Motivation, please remember to subscribe to the channel right below and then ring that bell and select all notifications. Just trying to see if everybody's coming on. This is a daily tarot card reading for all zodiac signs. So that is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's for everybody. And you'll know it's for you because you'll be drawn to it. Hey! You'll be drawn to it. Hi, little bug. Are you my mommy's girl? Are you my mommy's girl? And that's it. That's how you know it's for you, because you're drawn to it, because you're here, because you want to be. That's why. That's how. If you are watching this on Astrology Motivation and you want to join in the live, find me on Instagram. You don't have to look me up. All you have to do is go to the header for Astrology Motivation and find the Instagram icon. Click on that. It'll take you to my one and only profile. Or you can look in the description box below this video where there's also a link to my one and only Instagram profile. That's the way you find me. Hello. So thank you guys so much for jumping on here with me today. Oh, geez, where are we today? Today is Tuesday. Did you see the Scorpio reading? What's up? That's what's up. All of them were just awesome. This is an awesome week. This is a great energy. This is a cleansing energy. This is like that moment when we want to, like we physically, tangibly, consciously realize that we want to be new. We want to start over. And it's interesting because it's actually not new. It's more authentic to who we were before we got distracted, jaded, twisted, traumatized, injured, thrown off course. This is us actually renewing our real selves, our true selves. So this is a great, great time. And Sagittarius season kind of allows us to open up and explore and sort of be ourselves in a no judgment zone. Looking forward to Thursday for my Taurus reading. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Like Taurus readings have been off the frickin' hook. So that should be really interesting. When do I do Taurus? Yeah, I'll be doing Taurus soon, actually. I'll be recording it tonight. So yeah, let's see. I wonder too that it's going to be good. So the moon is in Libra. It goes void, of course, at 11:20, so very late tonight. The day today is gray. It's a gray day. It's not a gray day here in California. It's actually beautiful and sunny. The sun is out and it's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. So I hope you get to spend some time outside if you're here in the area. Use licorice root to establish dominance and gain advantage over others. Damn. All right. Now I know, dude. Now I know. Yeah, let's get into the reading. Oh, I forgot my tarot cards. Yeah, I don't want to forget those. Ooh, snack packs. Hold on. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I'm a little hungry too, so all right, I got my tarot cards. I do have an interview coming up at like 12:30, so I do have to watch my time. These are no-bake cookies. It's actually surprising how sweet they are. I didn't expect them to be that sweet. What's more, I don't think they need to be sweet. I see you. No. I'll go up a little bit. I don't think they need to be sweet. I think they just need to be peanut butter. You know? Anyway. I was just watching you on YouTube. All right. You can watch this. Go keep watching me on YouTube. You don't have to watch live. Hi to England. What's up? The big news was that the Queen is no longer in control of Barbados, right? It's an independent nation. I'm like, does that mean tickets are going to go up or down? I don't really know. Still want to go there. It's beautiful. What's up? So we have the death card in reverse, which means something has ended. Something is done. Something that I think we wanted, we no longer want. That's interesting, right? What is that? Maybe something that never got off the ground. Once again, a total finish, completely done, totally ended. And I think that that's pain, letting go of our pain. These two cards are done. Like, sometimes this is actual physical death. I don't feel that right now. Sometimes this is too. I don't feel that right now. I do feel, however, it's a death of part of who we are. And we're kind of sitting there looking at it like, holy motherfucking shit. This is also, however, a solar eclipse. And remember, a solar eclipse is coming up on Friday or Saturday. So, December 4th, early in the morning. So, FYI, be aware. Be aware. Something ends. Something's done. We've been working really hard. Something that we're working really hard on. Maybe it's while we're doing work, or the end of work that gave us a great deal of joy is now giving us a lot of heartache and disappointment and heartbreak. 3 of Cups and 3 of Swords. Our thoughts and our emotions will be on par, especially during the eclipse, because the sun and the moon are going to be in Sagittarius conjunct Mercury. So they're going to be superpower charging each other. So what is this that's ending? And then the middle, we have 333. And this is people finally appreciating your work. So maybe what's done is pain and suffering and all the backstabbing and all the people who try to keep you down. Try to keep you down. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the ending to that. We have 333 right in a row. That's a holy number, Holy Trinity. Something divine coming into being. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So making do, starting over. In other words, this is the portal to starting over. The portal to starting fresh. This is also a rebirth, like a birth, like a rebirth, almost like the phoenix. This sense of something has to be totally destroyed for something to rise up. Wow. Holy shit. It's going to take a lot of courage, a lot of strength to start new, to start fresh. But this is about enthusiasm, right? It's about letting people see how enthusiastic you are. People realizing and noticing finally how enthusiastic you are. Something is definitely changing about like old shit that kept things stuck. And then we have the Strength card. So learning to wrestle and wrangle those bestial or primal aspects of yourself by accepting them, by loving them, by acknowledging that they're you. They're as much you as anything else is you. They're as much you as anything else is you. Kisses! If you could see my dog right now, it's adorable, but also pathetic. Ooh, so we have triumph and victory, success, right? All of a sudden, we get it, we realize it, we know. And then we have karma. This is karma that, like, it was meant to be anyway. You really didn't have any choice in the matter. You didn't really have any say. This victory was always going to come to you. It was always going to happen. And what is this victory? What is this victory? Hold on. What is this victory? feel like something's burning. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I could smell something burning. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. Hold on. I could smell something burning, and it was just that my oven was on without me. What's up? Thanks for joining. Loving something new, a new offer. Maybe small, but it's like, this is good. I know lots of times we think small is bad, but it's not. We just have this 5 of Swords here. Why is that here? Why is that here? Defeating who? What is this defeat here for? Maybe I wasn't focused. Ah. Okay. So, hold on. We're kind of, in some ways, defeating this idea that we have to give ourselves away or not call people out on their shit. So what came out? It was the Page of Cups, and then we have the 5 of Swords. So lots of trifling bullshit, maybe confusing or convoluting, getting in the way of our love, what we love. It's all this stuff that's getting in the way of what we love, right? We love something or someone, but bullshit, especially our thoughts or practicalities or stuff like that, it keeps getting in our way. This is Aries. This is the energy of just energy itself. The Emperor. And in some ways, it's almost like, take what you want. Just take it. Don't worry about asking permission or being polite. Just take it. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here. Give everything. Put everything into it. And the 6 of Cups. Everything into what you've wanted since you were a kid. What you've loved since you were a kid. Or who you've loved since you were a kid. But there's more here because the Queen of Pentacles is a cautionary tale. Here, honey. She's a cautionary tale because she kind of like... I think we gave something away. Maybe too soon. Something is just starting to grow. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands, who is definitely like diva energy. Not diva, no, but starlet. She gets a lot of attention. She easily attracts people. And the reason why she easily attracts people is because she's just so invested purely and completely in what she does that she almost to the exclusion of everybody else, which is why it fascinates everybody. Oh, thank you so much, man. There's an inn. Let me just say this right now. There's an inn. There's like a tiny crack that's opening. And it's not even that you're going to be able to fit through it. It's that you are going to be able to move through it. Like, and in some ways, the difference between now and then is that you're going to realize it. You're going to recognize it. And maybe you didn't recognize it before because you needed something too big and too grandiose. Like, you needed things to be really big and really, like really obvious. I don't think you need that now. I think it's different now. It's like you're more in tune with subtleties. Like you understand all the shit that you don't need. All the shit that, let them take it. Big deal. No big deal. I could get angry that somebody's stealing my shit, but ultimately that's not what gives me my power. I don't need swords, bitch. Take as many as you want. That kind of energy. It's like now we understand what we need and what we don't need. Something, remember how I said something is clear to us now. It wouldn't have been clear to us before. Like fucking Dorothy, right? With her motherfucking red slippers. She would never have, I told you this a couple of days ago. She would never have fucking understood that she had that ability if she hadn't gone through all she went through. Right? So it's like, we get it now. We see it now. There's something here in childhood where it kind of ruined us. This need for grandiosity or not even simplicity, but like it needed to look official, right? It needed to be official. It doesn't need to be official. Shit, it doesn't even need to be legal. You could cheat a little bit if you need to. What you got to do is you got to get shit done. And there is abundance and prosperity in action now. And there is very clear action that is taking place here. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Like, what is she supposed to teach us? You know what I think? I think it's when you lose everything, or you lose everything like 3D comforts, like your banking account, your checkbook, whatever. You fall back on the Six of Cups, which is those things that made you happy that didn't cost any money at all, right? That didn't cost anything. They're just things that are free. They're completely and totally available to you at all times. And ultimately, that's kind of what it took. Remember, this is today's reading. And this is what today is teaching us. A sense of get back to basics. Get back to the things that are really matter and that are really important. Because ultimately, it's all this other superfluous, lots of business, do the business, make the money. All that shit is that's not where our happiness is. I mean, it could be for some people, but I don't feel like that energy is there. It's like, what were we always good at? Investing everything into this thing that we've loved since we were young. This thing that we loved since we were young. And I don't know if it's a who or a what, but whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. I know what this means to me. Right? I do. Right? So ultimately, something is dying. And that's good. It's dying, and it could even be that you worked really hard on it, but it's dying because there's something more sincerely you that's coming from it. And it's giving you the opportunity to really just show your joy. It's almost like, okay, well, fuck it. If I can work so hard for something and still fail, then I'm tired of working hard for something that I didn't love to begin with. Because that's an even bigger failure. I heard that somewhere. That it's an even bigger failure to have already sold out your real dreams and been working your ass off toward an artificial goal of like, oh, I really want to be director of marketing. I really want to be director of marketing. I really want to be. No, you don't. And then you don't get director of marketing. And instead you get laid off. And you feel like the biggest loser on earth. Because the truth is you never even wanted to be a director of marketing. It was a job that you took that you thought was going to be temporary. And then it got creature comforts and you made your whole life around it, right? And then ultimately what happened? It leaves you with nothing. This is the aha of I really have nothing if I haven't even been building or depositing into something that I really believe in. And that's the aha moment, is like we have to deposit into what we really believe in. Because when we deposit into what we really believe in, then all those creature comforts or all those losses, they're shit. They don't mean anything. You could take anything from me. I don't care because I still have my integrity. I still have this relationship I can still touch and interact with what I love, what really matters to me. And I don't hate making money. I love making money. Bring the money on. But let that money come from your constant and stable and steady and unconditional devotion to the thing that you adore. And even if it takes longer to start making money from it. And I talked to you about this before. We all need our fucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? We all need to pay them damn bills. I understand that. But it's like, why be distracted? This is the wake up call of don't get distracted. Don't let the job you got to do to pay your bills become who you are. Don't get it twisted. And this is like us untwisting that artificial self that we started to that we started to meld too deeply into, that started to kind of like fucking fuzz our brains, is now we're waking up. It's interesting how when Neptune goes direct, we start to wake up. We start to realize who the fuck we really are again. It's interesting. It is. And it's not that there's not troubled times or difficulties or challenges ahead. That's not true. Venus is going into retrograde. There will be a lot of looking over and reviewing or stalls on anything financial or, with your love life or anything. I mean, it could be a lot of crazy shit that happens, but ultimately it doesn't matter when you are perpetually putting yourself into stuff that you really fucking adore. And I'm not even saying that you guys are going to wake up on Friday or at the end of this reading and quit your job. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying you're going to wake up and realize that all these disappointments that are getting you down aren't even you. They're just what you got to do to pay a fucking bill. And you're going to put it in the place that it belongs again. You're going to like wake up and realize, oh shit, why am I letting this shit get to me? But again, who gives a fuck? I just got laid off. Great. I got 3 months of severance. Or maybe 6 months of severance. Maybe I can chill out for a while. You know, this sense of, I do got to still pay these damn bills. But ultimately, let me not get it twisted. This is your untwisting. Right? So it's not even that anything, this has all been very internal, right? So it's not even that anything external changes, but it's your relationship to it and how much it matters to you and how much you see it how much you identify yourself with it that is significantly changing. It's like realizing, holy fuck, I never even wanted this shit. So who even gives a fuck? Who even gives a fuck that this is over with or that it didn't happen for me? Who even gives a fuck? I don't even give a fuck. I don't even care. You can't threaten me with this because it's not going to make or break me or make me stop. If anything, it'll just make me go hard. No, that is not true. We have to find a way to go hard even in the most comfortable times. And I told you, the gilded cage is the hardest to escape. You know, when we get real cozy and comfortable, that is the biggest trap, right? That lotus flower soup where we're just in the land of illusion. That's why if you remember that scene from Labyrinth, that's kind of what it is. How he was trying to distract her in every other way. And then what he did was he pulled out all the stops. And how did he do that? By making her fantasy come true. Remember that scene where she's in that big old white ball gown and shit? Because that's all she was dreamed of. She wanted to lose herself in her fairy tale world where she was a princess and there was a prince. And he was like, well, let me give her everything that she wants. And that should keep her stuck. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what it is. That's kind of like what I'm talking about is all of a sudden that comes crashing around down and you're just in a big old trash heap. Like none of it's really real. And then you feel like shit about yourself because I'm like, I feel like shit. I feel like trash. You only feel like trash because you let go what really matters. Once you attach yourself again to what really matters, I don't care. Trash or treasure, it's all the same to me. Because the real treasure is where my heart is leading me. What really matters. So this is our day of reckoning, of waking up and remembering what really matters to us. Not what we needed to make ourselves feel good in our society or impress people or, you know, even make money. And like I said, money is a tool. It has its place. And I'm not trying to condemn making money at all, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted and start identifying yourself with all this basically illusion and crap around you. And this is where the illusion ends. And this is where we feel completely destructed, gutted, and destroyed while simultaneously liberated. There is a sense of liberation here now because we're back on track. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. It's interesting how something is building when in reality the moon is fading. The moon is actually fading right now. Kisses, stop. Oh, sit. 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 Good girl. Gotta make them work. This fall into darkness. And with a solar eclipse, that's literal. For a lot of us on this planet, however, and I say that because we're going to have a dark moon and a dark sun at the same time. Now that's the world falling into total darkness. So that's kind of what this is. It's like total darkness brings this beautiful liberation and truth. Because the only thing that you have in the dark is your ability to feel something. Not feelings like emotions, but feelings as in your vibrations, your vibrational centers, right? Of like you can feel it. You may not be able to see it because there's nothing left to see, but you can feel something. So this is like the pressure point that's going to push us into our truth. Yang, which is get out and do something, create something, make something. This is like refueling, right? When you're on total empty, this is like getting back your fuel. This is yang energy. Aries, you're getting yourself back. Not your selfishness, not your self-consciousness, not your false self, your ego. You're getting you back. You're remembering it's like you're waking up from amnesia for however long you were sleeping. Then all of a sudden there's light. And so when there's light, you come out truth. You come out sincere. Light. Victory and success. People are going to see you. They're going to recognize you. But they're going to see you for who you really are. Not who you thought you had to be. Suffering in silence. This is in the past. We have been suffering in silence because we've been severed from ourselves. We've been severed from our true heart, our true nature. Yeah, we're not going to have to fight anymore. No more fighting. It's like no need for it. No need to fight. Lay down your arms. Because you know why? We've been fighting petty fights. That's the Five of Swords. We've been fighting petty shit. We've been fighting fights that we don't even want to be around. Like we're like Hessian soldiers. Fucking getting paid to show up to fight somebody else's fight. Did you ever see that scene from Braveheart and shit? Where William Wallace proved that like... Or what is that famous line from? Was it from that Braveheart or some other movie? It's a line that says, one man fighting for what he loves is stronger than 100 soldiers just like fighting to be there, you know, fighting for money or profit. So it's like, it's kind of that mentality. It's like, what have you been fighting for? You've been fighting for what you've been paid to fight for. You've been fighting for this stupid shit. This is your kick in the ass to bring you back to your truth. Abundance from within is our reward right now. We got everything we need. Let all that other shit go and stop wasting your energy on it. Your life might not outwardly change right now, but your attitude is going to, and that's going to effectively and poignantly change your outward life. And this is where it begins. This is the total restart. Move beyond ancestral patterns. This goes deep. And you know how I know? Ancestral patterns hearken to or are related to the South Node. And all this shit is happening on the South Node. Right before the fucking South Node empties out completely and goes into a new sign. And then we have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. This is God's divinity coming in. Also, trusting, attaching to something just bigger than you, outside of yourself. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. You are changing. And ignite your passions. Fire guardian. A lot to do with fire, guys. It's all to do with fire. Your passion, your yang. You have Aries here, the Emperor. Everything's happening in Sagittarius. All of this has to do with fire. Your passions. Wow. Okay. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Give yourself those things. How can you mother yourself? You're being cared for. Your real self, your true self. Now that you know who the fuck you are, what do you need? What do you need? Do that. I feel peaceful. You will. When you wake up and you're whole again and you're complete and you are everything that you want to be, instead of what you thought you had to be to get by. Instead of when you realize, you know, what makes you what you are is not the outward success of it. What makes you what you are is your unconditional devotion to it. And ultimately there is outward success. And if you have been unconditionally devoted to something that you love, that is you, I promise you that this week is going to see you like a huge breakthrough. A huge breakthrough. But this is for people who've really stood the test. This is for people who have been hitting it for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is where the real warriors rise. This is it. This is where people who really have the love in their heart are noticed. And then we have good fortune, invite magic in. Take a leap of faith. Invite magic in by taking a leap of faith. It's going to be hard. This came out wonky. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a trick and it's going to be a challenge because what you've got to do is believe in something that isn't tangible. You've got to believe in just how right it feels. And the thing is this, you've failed at that before. You've chosen the tangible and the safe over this time and time again. The difference is this time you don't. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Really? Really? Yes. All about it. Wow. This is powerful shit, man. We have a miracle. Miracle. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. Sacred knowledge. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth. The I am presence of eternal love. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel the peace within. Beyond your thoughts lies your eternal truth. The I am presence of eternal love. Inspiration, a new idea, comes to you like a gentle whisper inside your heart. Listen and take action. This is inspiration from high above. Archangel Gabriel, you will soon receive some positive news. The channels for clear and honest communication are now open. Keep an open heart and speak your truth lovingly without fear. You ready? No, we're not. We're going to go into this with shaky fucking legs and completely imperfect. And that's the beauty of this, is we've finally accepted shaky legs and imperfection. And that's the key. That was the secret ingredient that we needed to accept in order to get into the portal. And then we can step through. We can't go into anything perfect. And it's going to be difficult to perfect anything. We've got to start. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, 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 really appreciate you being here. And I hope you will join me tomorrow. I'm definitely going to post this on Astrology Motivation. Please be sure to like and share this video if you're watching it on Astrology Motivation. And check me out. Find me on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you too, Ruthie. Bye.